You, you with the hammer, and you'll do. We need to perform a work detail out in roads. Come on, get in. Open the gate. Come on, Milliken.
Ini berarti kita dibebaskan kawan-kawan. Nah, jadi sebelumnya itu aku udah buat karakter duluan kawan-kawan. Nah, kita main Red Dead Online. Kemarin aku baca soalnya katanya main Red Dead Online ini ada story-nya kawan-kawan, ada ceritanya. Jadi udah online ada ceritanya gitu kan. Ini kita dengerin ceritanya kawan-kawan.
No mistake. You lot stay calm in there.
You aren't saying nothing.
Well, you are now. Shut up.
Nah, ini
You know, my
karakter
wife
kita,
has acquired ideas significantly above her station. She's been reading too many goddamn books. Personally, I'm against education. Of women, I mean. And men, I guess. Unnecessary. Doesn't add much to the world. Education.
Ada yang nyetem rupanya boy.
Good day, gentlemen. Oh. Don't do anything stupid. Nobody gets shot. Act like fools, and the pair of you will be dead within a minute. Now, what are your names?
Jenkins.
Apa ya?
Milliken.
Seperti ada bapaknya.
Well, Mr. Jenkins and Mr. Milliken. Throw your guns to the ground and get on down here. That's it.
Oke, disuruh buang.
Very glad to meet you. It's not worth being rash. You boys get paid a salary. You get that salary whether these people escape or not. Your
Nah,
wives
inilah
presumably want you alive.
ceritanya itu kan.
Let them out. Now, please.
Okay. Okay.
Disuruh keluar semuanya
You all
berarti.
run away. Aside from you. Try to stay out of trouble.
Kecuali kita, bah.
This is a stroke of good fortune for all of you.
Siap.
Use it. Now, Mr. Jenkins and Mr. Milliken, be so kind as to quickly run away before somebody gets shot entirely unnecessarily. Go on, don't look back. Mr. Went, I believe it was $50 we agreed on.
It was.
Here's 50 each.
Each?
Yes. Now get out of here, both of you. My employer and I appreciate your professionalism.
All we did was stand there and look tough.
And you did it fantastically well. Good day, gentlemen. Now, sir, how about you pick up these guns and we move out? My mistress is waiting for us.
Nah, ini karakter kita nih kawan-kawan.
Come
Oke,
along.
kita
Then you better get
disuruh
on this horse.
ngikutin si bapak ini tadi nih. Oh, udah disediai kuda juga ya.
It's not much of an animal, but they haven't got far to ride. Yeah, I waited on them moving you some weeks. I can wait a while longer. Can we go now? Okay.
Ini bisa.
Ready? Wonderful.
Ini kita udah nyampe nih di campnya kan. Nyampe di campnya baru.
I'll wait.
Disuruh parkir ya kuda. Udah masuk lagi ke ceritanya. Jadi ini main online tapi ada ceritanya.
She's anxious to meet you.
Itu yang buat keren.
Madam, we're back.
Hello. Jessica Leclerc, how do you do? What did you tell him?
Nothing,
Jessica.
as we discussed.
Thank you, Hawley. I do hope we haven't inconvenienced you dreadfully. But seeing as you were due to be hanged in a week, I'm sure you don't object too strongly. I know you're innocent. Well, not perhaps exactly innocent, but not guilty of what you were accused. I know you and those who were with you that died were little more than patsies, and that you were set up by one of 3 men or a woman, possibly by all of them. I can't be sure, but that is all I know so far.
And one of these people also made Mrs. Leclerc a widow.
And I will avenge my husband's death, so help me God. But I will not avenge it upon them who did not cause it, or caused it unwittingly. Anyway, I'm sure this is all a touch confusing and melodramatic. Where are my manners? Hawley, please show our guests to their tent and give them some fresh clothes to put on.
Very good, madam.
Then serve us both a little refreshment.
Oke, disuruh pilih baju cuy.
You'll find a change of clothes in there, alongside a few other items you might need, a lasso, a knife, and a lantern, I believe.
Hawley?
Here,
Nah,
madam.
jadi inilah tadi baju
You're
yang udah
very
dipilih-pilih
good
kan.
health. I suppose
Yang
it
lebih keren
beats
kayak ini nih
dying.
bajunya.
Mrs. Leclerc's husband was murdered by one of his business partners.
And I intend to find out which one. Or rather, I intend for you to find out. And kill them. You're the only person I could possibly trust to do whatever it takes. Because you and your accomplices, you're the only other victims of their lies still alive. You see, you walked into the town at approximately the same time my husband was shot in the back, but by another gun, firing different bullets to those you possessed when you were arrested. These bullets, this was their mistake. You were rounded up and sentenced to death, all because you came to town and didn't talk too much and seemed like you were nasty. Anyway, here they are. The people who run Blackwater. Mr. Jeremiah Shaw, banker, real estate speculator, and crook. Mr. Amos Lansing, ranch owner, speculator, and crook. Mrs. Grace Lansing, his wife, society patroness, lover of the arts, crook, and my former best friend, Teddy Brown, her disgraced brother, outlaw, wanted man, and still in contact with them.
Nah,
All I ask of you is
berarti kita ini
your
nanti
help
kan
in finding
disuruh
out
bunuh
right
orangnya semua nih,
what
tiga-tiga kayaknya.
Mrs. Leclerc would like to help you get back on your
Itu mungkin
feet.
ceritanya
Back
gitu.
to work.
Whatever your work may be, I don't judge. You want to rob? Rob. You want to save innocent folk?
Nah, kan?
Do that as well. But you need me.
Apapun
just as
yang
much
mau
as I
kita
need you.
buat nanti pas main online nih, terserah mau kita
I hope we do.
rampok menjadi orang baik ya sih.
Good.
Mantap kali nih
I
game.
look forward to rewarding you for killing those who made me a widow. My husband was a true believer in this country and in the West. He was killed for greed. Foul greed when there's quite enough for everybody. I don't care what your scruples are as to killing. I will take the full burden of that sin upon my shoulders. Goodbye, for now. Then Hawley, go introduce him to nice Mr. Cripps.
Dikasih tau lagi nih karakter
If you
baru
like
namanya
Cripps
Mr.
well
Cripps.
enough, he's long past his
Tadi
prime,
ini si
of
Harley,
course,
itu
but,
si
he hasn't
Jessica.
gone entirely crazy
Terus
just
sekarang ini
yet.
si
He will
Cripps.
help you better than most of his ilk. Cripps, get up.
Hello, partner. Harley.
Halo partner.
This is your new boss.
Oh, pleased to meet you,
Hey.
partner. JB
Sudah
Cripps
dulu
at
bah
your
tangannya.
We'll pay to get your camp established. Mrs. Leclerc is a generous benefactor.
And, where are we headed?
Oh.
Oh, sir. While Cripps is establishing your camp, perhaps you can go to the station and see the clerk, then head to see Clay Davies. He's a horse thief and not a
Oke,
terribly
kita
nice
disini
one. Then meet
suruh
Cripps back at
jumpain
the camp.
si
See you
Clay
shortly,
Davis
boss.
kan.
Good luck.
Good luck. Thank you.
I'm sure you're tired. Get this done and you
Ini
can rest.
mainnya nih sih udah hampir sama kayak main yang story biasa cuy. Coba dilihat. Tadi pertama aku kira itu tuh bakal pakai karakter yang sama gitu loh, pakai karakter yang sama si Arthur Morgan. Rupanya kita disuruh buat karakter sendiri. Nah, sekarang kita disuruh ke, oh itu udah ada ininya, udah ada navigasinya cuy. Oke. Jauh ini masih normal sih jalan ceritanya. Tapi kita ini butuh perang gitu kan.
You must be Harley's friend.
Si Harley ini
He's one
terkenal
of us.
rupanya.
He said you also were a discouraged man. I'm very discouraged. Disappointed Alden, that's me. Anyway, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I find your reticence charming. Real charming. By the way, I heard you might want to earn a little money. Well, some gentlemen have been robbing our stages, and they are not part of the club, if you catch my meaning. If you can make them go away, I'm sure they will have something of interest to you. They're up at Blue Water Marsh. See what you can do, okay? Here, by the way, a catalog. The latest issue. Just came into this armpit from a land more civilized. And if all works out, well, my colleagues and I move around these stations as needed. And all of us are very discouraged. We will all help a fellow sufferer with pertinent information. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon to sir. Sekarang kita disuruh ke mana nih? Bio NWA. Susah kali pun bacanya. Sama ternyata. Jadi sistem ini masih sama kayak apa ya? Kayak yang main story biasa, cuy. Apa itu namanya? Kayak manggil kuda, jalan semuanya masih sama kayak story yang biasa, cuman karakternya aja sih yang beda. Tapi bagus sih karena kan kalau karakter kita pakai Arthur Morgan semuanya kan lucu gitu. Tapi dari tadi karakternya nih ada satu jadi pertanyaan, kenapa dia nggak ada cakep dari tadi ya? Diam aja dia, Bang. Apa memang sengaja si developer buat ini karakter kalau online itu diam aja atau gimana? Itu sih yang buat kurang asik rasanya. Nggak ada suaranya jadi. Tapi nggak apa-apa lah, sejauh ini udah keren kali nih. Mantap nih boy. Tapi ini kan dari segi tembak, nih feeling aku nih tembak-tembakan gitu nih. Udah fix. Search for the hideout. Oke. Tara. Ketemu. Kalian cuma jalan-jalan aja dari tadi langsung ketemu, Bang. Turun. Inilah dia, ini kita buktikan sesusah apa rupanya Red Dead Online ini ya ceritanya. Satu, ngendap headshot. Headshot. Sekali bun. Oke. Headshot. Enggak lagi. Mana kan semua. Keluar. Ya kalian banyak, aku sendiri, masa kalian suruh aku keluar? Gila orang. Tinggal satu orang ya. Nah, aku itu. Parale. Nggak, ini mataharinya cuy. Asli nggak nampak bah. Keren kali mataharinya nih. Mana dia? Mana dia? Kok hilang dia bah? Bangsat. Mampus kau. Nggak mati ke bah, mati juga lawan yang lemah. Oke, keluar kau, keluar.
Okay. You're good. You're real good, friend.
Christ!
Alah, aku main online mau jadi perampok nih, coy.
Take this. It's a map.
Just don't kill me.
Just be kind.
Bandit.
Don't kill me, please.
Nah, nggak akan ku bunuh kau, slow aja. Enggak semudah itulah, mampus kau, mampus, mati kau, mati kau kan. Oh, map yang tadi ya, treasure map. Oh, ada harta karun juga rupanya. Oke, search the area. Jauh juga bawa jalan nanti kayaknya. Dia udah ada kereta api tapi masih pakai kuda kan, keren gitu loh. Aduh. Search the area for the treasure. Oh, eagle eye. Suruh pakai eagle eye. Nah, jadi kawan-kawan kalau mau tahu cara pakai eagle eye itu, kawan harus apa ya? Main yang story biasanya dulu, story offline-nya dulu biar tahu guna eagle eye itu apa. Sini aku nggak pakai eagle eye. Soalnya langsung ketemu depan mata dari rupanya. Turun dari kuda langsung jumpa coy. Necklace. Ini harta yang dijumpa nanti bisa dijual nggak ya? Nggak sabar aku nih selesai storynya nih. Sekarang kita disuruh jumpai si Clay Davis. Siapa sih Clay Davis ini pun aku nggak tahu lah kan. Cuma ada tuh di awal ada tuh dibilang jumpai si Clay Davis katanya kan. Kata si Jessica kan, si Horley tadi yang ngomong, lupa gue. Nah gitulah tadi katanya kan. Oh tadi kan aku juga bilang susah kan kalau mau masuk ke sosial klubnya Rockstar. Tadi sebelumnya kan aku nih pakai ini wifi kan untuk main online ini, cuma katanya aku baca IP-nya harus ditukar. Kayaknya kan ribet ya nukar IP, kurang ngerti aku sih kalau nuker ya apa IP itu gimana. Terus pas ku cari lagi katanya bisa kalau kita pakai tethering dari handphone kita tuh kan. Jadi aku udah tethering kan handphone. Habis itu setelah aku baca lagi ternyata itulah tadi DNS-nya harus dirubah. Udah aku rubah tadi DNS-nya baru bisa main online. Dari tadi nggak bisa, jadi takutku gara-gara aku pakai tethering nanti disconnected pula tiba-tiba ya. Karena gara-gara sinyal kan nggak stabil. Oke lah kawan-kawan, kalau gitu segini dulu lah videonya. Nanti selanjutnya ya, untuk kelanjutannya sama si Clay Davis gimana, kalian tonton aja yang selanjutnya. Oke kawan-kawan, makasih lah ya udah nonton video ini. Sampai ketemu di video selanjutnya.